Well, a very warm welcome to Marbach here in this gorgeous Schwäbische Alp in Germany. We're here for what is a very big competition in Germany, and I tell you what, the field for this weekend is very strong. It fields a lot of the riders who will be going to the Olympic Games, and certainly for Germany, Michael Jung, the world champion. We're here by his podium. He's of course won Le Moulin last year, he won Kentucky 2 years ago, and he'll go straight out to the Olympics in London. And Michael's running Sam this weekend. Along with Michael in his team from Le Moulin are Sandra Ophart and Opkan Luvo. She was second there, won the silver, and she's giving her great chestnut a first run here in Marbach of the season before Stregom and then Aachen. Also Andres Daboski, he's got Butz Evelyn who won Buccolo, and FRH Fantasia who was second at badminton, also all running here. We're going to have a wonderful competition. This setting is absolutely glorious. The weather is brilliant, which as you'll all know, Chatsworth was rained out, so this is a really important run. The Germans are going to have a big advantage over the Brits in getting their horses really fit, because the terrain here, as you can see, is hilly, just like the Greenwich Park for the Olympics. We've got a very big field in the 3-star, 60 or so horses. The 1-star as well has got hundreds of horses to run, and also the ponies in the Alpen Cup will be performing this weekend here at Marbach. We're going to give you some impressions from day one, which was the first day of dressage from this glorious competition. Well, we're all looking forward to cross country day on Saturday. We're starting at 7:30 in the morning and running about 12 hours till 7 at night. It's going to be a marathon. The 3-star on the hilly terrain is a real tough test for Gert Heiber, the course designer here at Marbach. And we're now going to go and talk to Gert as some of the fences he thinks on the 3-star will pose the best in the business, the most difficulty. Well, I'm here at Marbach with the course designer for the 3-star, Gert Heiber. Gert, we're at fences 8, 9 and 10. This is a curved line to the right. They're all offset, they're not straight. It looks quite a difficult question to me. What's your thinking behind this complex?
Yes, it's the first test of this course, the first real 3-star test, and it needs a pretty good ridden horse, which is going in line, straight on, attacking the angle.
Yeah.
And the last element is a curve, with the curve has to be jumped as a narrow fence. Yes, which needs also quite
a good line.
Good line, yes.
And you're asking them to jump at quite an acute angle?
Yes. Throughout
the whole complex?
Yes.
Yeah.
The first 2 elements.
And you've got Michael Jung's podium in the middle, the world champion.
Yes.
The road to London.
Yes, the way to London, yes.
Okay. Interesting
yes,
fence, Gert.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm now with Gert Heiber at the water complex. Gert, 19A, B, and then a tight turn to 20. Gert, it's quite a big jump into the water, and then you've got a skinny question. There's no alternative, so it's quite a tough line.
Yes, and one thing is the approach with the slope up to the water complex, and the horses see the water complex, the water in the after the fence very late.
Yeah.
And that's the first question, and then they have to find the balance in the water.
Yeah.
To find the skinny second element.
But it's quite a nice water. It's big, but it curves, so it draws the horses in.
Yes, yes.
That's the idea.
It's not a question of refusals. The question is to find the balance in the water.
In the water.
Yes.
And then after they've jumped that skinny, they can have a short breather. Yeah. But then it's a very tight turn to 20. So they haven't got a lot of time. They've got to again regroup quickly.
I think that's not a real problem for the 3-star horses, the turn and the last element of this complex. But it's just an end of the complex.
Okay, just a nice feeling to get them home.
Yes. Yes.
Another good question, Gert.
Another, yes.
Yeah, thank you. I'm here now with Gert Hybert, the last real question, Gert, on your course, 21 A and B and 22 the Owl Hole. Another curved line. It's the last real question on your course. This is a very big wide fence, but it's narrow. Just talk us through this complex.
Yes, I want to have a last test for the horses with 3 fences, with 3 big jumping fences. It's not too technical.
The first one's maximum.
It's a maximum fence, and this one looks very, very huge because it's quite narrow and the dimensions are, yes, not maximum but close to. And I want to keep the concentration of horse and riders on the fences and not on the finish line.
Sure.
And yes, I think that's a good question for the end of the course.
And you've been a little bit kind here, Gert. You've put in a longer route at the second part, so they can jump the first. They have to jump the first, but then they can swing round and jump another sort of less huge fence if they want to.
Yes, it's possible that the riders feel that the horses are tired, and if they have not a good fence 21A, they can decide to take the longer route.
They waste quite a lot of time as well.
Yes, of course. Of
Yeah.
course. They waste, I think, 12 seconds
Okay.
minimum
Yeah.
if they take the longer route. So it's just an option for them if they are have really in mind to have a
The horse is
tired horse
tired
or yes.
Okay. And Gert, just the last question as we look forward to the cross country on Saturday. The field here in Marbach with Michael Jung, Sandra Ophart, Andres Daboski is very strong, and you'd think we'll have Olympic riders for Germany, at least 3 or 4. Have you changed the course at all this year, knowing that they need a good run before Greenwich, especially as this is a hilly course? Have you, with your mind, decided to make changes because of the Olympic preparation, or the same kind of feel?
Not really. It's always, Marbach is always the first test, the first competition for the German riders. They need a good start into the season. They need a course which brings confidence to the horses and to the riders, and not the last difficulties in the questions.
Yeah.
They need a good entry into the season.
Get them confident.
And yes, yes, and that's what we did since years, and we have a good good feeling.
Result with the
good results and a good feeling with this concept.
Okay, super. Lovely course, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the cross country.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah.